What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando, Florida for Friday, August 3rd, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Director J.J. Abrams has posted on Twitter the first behind-the-scenes photo taken on the set of Star Wars Episode 9 as production begins on the highly anticipated sequel. The photo released Wednesday features a camera pointing at a balloon which appears to contain stars John Boyega as Finn and Juna Suotamo as Chewbacca seen in the cockpit of a spaceship. The actors are joined by a mysterious pilot with the camera covering their face. The camera also features a Roman numeral sticker on its side that seemingly represents how it was used to film the seventh entry in the series, Awakening Now Episode 9. Abrams said, referencing the death of star Carrie Fisher, "Bittersweet starring this new chapter without an extraordinary cast and crew. We're ready to go. Grateful for Ryan Johnson, and special thanks to George Lucas for creating this incredible world and beginning a story which we are lucky to be a part of. #9. Fisher will still be making an appearance in Episode 9 through the use of unseen footage Abrams shot while filming The Force Awakens. The cast for Episode 9 also includes Daisy Ridley, Adam Driver, Mark Hamill, Billy D. Williams, Anthony Daniels, Oscar Isaac, Lupita Nyong'o, Domhnall Gleeson, Kelly Marie Tran, Billy Lord, Kerry Russell, Richard E. Grant, and Naomi Ackie. Abrams was announced to be returning to the director's chair for Episode 9 in September 2017 after Jurassic World director had left the project. Star Wars Episode 9 is set to arrive in theaters on December 2019. Glen Powell is in talks to join the cast of Paramount's upcoming sequel to the 1986 Top Gun, starring a returning Tom Cruise titled Top Gun Maverick. Powell, known for starring in Netflix's Set It Off and Hidden Figures, was originally in contention to star as the son of Goose, which the role eventually was given to Miles Teller, noted the Hollywood Reporter. Cruise and producer Jerry Bruckheimer said they were impressed by Powell during the auditioning process and have found another role for the actor. Powell's potential role in the film is kept under wraps. Jennifer Connelly is also set to star in the sequel along with Val Kilmer, who will be reprising his role as Iceman, the rival of Cruise's Maverick as seen in the original film. Top Gun Maverick, directed by Joseph Kosinski, is set for release on July 12, 2019. The film will follow Maverick in the present day as he deals with the rise of drone technology that is making his style of jet fighter flying obsolete. Shrill, based on blogger Lindy West's blog, Hulu has had a 6-episode series ordered for comedy Shrill, starring Saturday Night Live star Aidy Bryant. Shrill, based on blogger Lindy West's memoir, Shrill, Notes from a Lao Woman, follows the story of Annie, a young overweight woman who wants to change her life but not her body. Annie is a struggling journalist who deals with bad boyfriends, sick parents, and a perfectionist boss who decides she is as good as anyone else. The series is being executive produced by SNL creator Lorne Michaels under his Broadway video banner, along with Elizabeth Banks and Max Handelman's Brownstone banner. Brian West and Alexander Rushfield penned the adaptation, with Rushfield set to serve as showrunner. Production is set to begin soon in Portland. Jess Peretz is directing and executive producing the first episode, with Carrie Brownstein from Portlandia fame directing the second episode. Lily Adfrope, Luca Jones, Ian Owens, and John Cameron Mitchell are also set to star. Brian will remain a cast member on SNL, which he has appeared since 2012. Kiersey Clemons is eyed to join the cast of Disney's live-action Lady and the Tramp remake from the Lego Ninja Go movie director Charlie Bean. Clemons is in talk to portray Darling, the owner of a Cocker Spaniel lady, one of the film's live-action roles. The animal characters in the film will be brought to life using CGI. The cast already includes Justin Theroux voicing street smart dog Tramp, who falls for Lady, and Ashley Jensen as the voice of Scottish Terrier Jackie. The film will be Bean's first live-action work and will appear on Disney's upcoming streaming service that is set to launch in 2019. Andrew Bojalowski penned the script. Clemons is known for appearing on Angie Tribeca and for starring in Dope, to be seen in the upcoming thriller Sweetheart. Warner Bros. TV is developing a reboot of the 1980s sitcom Alf, which follows a friendly alien who takes up residence with the middle-class American family. The reboot is in the early stages of development, with original screenwriters Tom Patchett and Paul Fogo attached for the project, noted the Hollywood Reporter citing sources. Alf, which stands from Alien Life Form, originally ran for 4 seasons on NBC from 1986 to 1990. Max Wright, Ann Shedeen, Andrea Elson, and Benji Gregory starred in the series with Alf, who was represented through the use of a puppet being controlled by Fusco. The new version could potentially involve Alf leaving Area 51 after being held captive at the government facility and discovering how much the world has changed following the original series finale, Variety reported. Alf is the latest television reboot in development following a string of former programs hitting the airwaves once again, including CBS's Murphy Brown, which is set to return on September 27th. Other recent television revivals have included Roseanne, Will and Grace, and Full House sequels series Fuller House, among others. Moonlight director Barry Jenkins has released the first trailer for his next film, Beale Street Could Talk, based on late author James Baldwin's novel of the same name. Jenkins posted the trailer Thursday on Twitter in honor of what would have been Baldwin's 94th birthday. The filmmaker says, "For me, August 2nd has always been a day to pay tribute, so a teaser of what's to come. Happy birthday, Jimmy." Beale Street Could Talk follows the story of Tish, who fights to exonerate her lover, Fonny, who has been falsely accused of rape. Tish is pregnant with Fonny's child and hopes to free him from jail before the child is born. The clip features Tish, portrayed by Kiki Lane, falling in love with Fonny, played by Stephen James, before they have to deal with being separated from each other due to Fonny's being incarcerated. Regina King is also featured in the trailer as Fonny's mother. It Could Talk is set to arrive in theaters on November 30th, after first premiering at the Toronto International Film Festival in September. Pedro Pascal, Coleman Domingo, Brian Terry Henry, Tiana Paris, and Dave Franco also star in the movie. Netflix has acquired the film rights to an adaptation of George Orwell's 1945 novel Animal Farm that will be directed by Andy Serkis. Serkis, known for his acting, had originally acquired the rights to Animal Farm in 2010. The second film, Serkis will step behind for following his darker take on The Jungle Book with Mowgli, another film Netflix recently acquired. Serkis is producing Animal Farm through his Imaginarium Production Studios, along with Jonathan Cavendish and Matt Reeves, Ralphie Crone, and Sound of Studio 6 in Idaho. Reeves, also a director, previously worked with Serkis on Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and War for the Planet of the Apes, where Serkis provided a motion capture performance for lead character Caesar. Animal Farm tells the story of farm animals who rebel against human owners. The novel is an allegory about the issues that led to the Russian Revolution. Serkis said in a statement, "We're incredibly excited to have finally found the perfect creative home in Netflix for this extraordinary zeitgeist work by George Orwell. On top of that, to be reunited with my great friend Matt Reeves, with his acute sensitivity, storytelling, intelligence, and honest and command in this realm, is to have the very best scenario for our long-held passion to bring this fable alive." No release date for Animal Farm has been set. Netflix will release Mowgli in 2019. Maya Rudolph wants to spice things up with her marriage to Fred Armisen in the first trailer for Amazon original series Forever. The clip released Thursday features Rudolph and Armisen as June and Oscar, a happy middle-aged couple who find themselves starting to live a mundane life while residing inside a suburban California neighborhood. Things start to become unfamiliar for the couple, however, as the trailer hints at a darker future that involves a knife and a large bonfire. Helmbarg and Matt Hubbard will chronicle how the couple's spontaneous ski trip leads to danger. Forever is set to premiere on Amazon on September 14th. Catherine Keener, Kim Whitley, and Noah Robbins also star. Princess Eugenie says that her sister, Princess Beatrice, will serve as her maid of honor. The 28-year-old British royal discussed her upcoming wedding to Jack Brooksbank in a joint interview with Beatrice in the September issue of British Vogue. Eugenie said of her impending nuptials, "I'm not stressed at all. It's very nerve-wracking because you want perfect, but then you realize that you're going to be with the person you love forever, and nothing else really matters." Beatrice praised her sibling as, quote, "amazing and a very moderate modern bride, according to People. Eugenie says her wedding will reflect her mission to make her life plastic-free. She said of the task, it's been eye-opening. My whole house is anti-plastic now, and Jack and I want our wedding to be like that as well. Eugenie and Beatrice are the daughters of Prince Andrew and Sarah, Duchess of York, and granddaughters of Queen Elizabeth II. Eugenie got engaged to Brooksbank in January after several years of dating. The royal family official Twitter account said at the time the Duke and Duchess of York announced the engagement of Princess Eugenie to Mr. Jack Brooksbank. Eugenie and Brooksbank will tie the knot October 12th at St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle. Eugenie's cousin Prince Harry married Meghan Markle at the same location in May. Will Smith says he's been with wife Jada Pinkett Smith for more than half of their lives. The 49-year-old actor marked the milestone Wednesday by sharing a sweet post with the 46-year-old actress on Instagram. The post Smith smiling as he and Jada cozy up for the camera. The actor wears a fleece jacket while Jada sports a yellow sweater and leopard print scarf. Smith captioned the post, "I just realized this year we've been together for more than half of our lives," at Jada Pinkett Smith. Smith and Jada married in December 1997 and are parents of 20-year-old son Jaden and 17-year-old daughter Willow. Smith explained in an interview in July why he and Jada no longer refer to themselves as married. The star said on Tidal's Rap Radar podcast, "Refer to ourselves as life partners, where you get into that space where you realize you're literally with somebody for the rest of your lives." He added, "There's no deal breakers. There's nothing she could do ever. Nothing that would break our relationship. She has my support till death, and it feels so good to get to that space." Jada posted a sultry bikini photo the same month during her family vacation with Smith and their children. Smith is also parent to 25-year-old son Trey with ex-wife Sherry Zambina. New on Kym Johnson has her hands full with her infant twins. The 41-year-old dancer shared cute pictures with Hudson and Haven, her 3-month-old son and daughter, with husband Robert Herjavec on Instagram. Johnson posted a picture Wednesday from her first swim with her twins. She showed off her slim figure in the black bikini, while Hudson and Haven sported onesies and sun hats. Johnson captioned the snapshot, "Double trouble at the pool, hashtag 3 months old, hashtag." The former Dancing with the Stars pro later shared a photo from a feeding at home. She wrote, "Getting good at multitasking." Johnson gave birth to Hudson and Haven in April after announcing her pregnancy in December. She wrote on Instagram, "After her son and daughter's birth, I never thought my heart could feel so full. We're so in love with our little angels, born at 7:44 a.m. and 7:45 a.m., April 23, 2018. Johnson was partnered with Herjavec in Dancing with the Stars Season 20 and married the Shark Tank star in July 2016. She gussed about her family in an interview in June, telling Entertainment Tonight she's so happy. The dancer says to have 2 beautiful, healthy babies is the most incredible thing. And she also added, "Robert's been great. He's been taking care of me and the babies. It's really nice to see him with the kids." Lord of the Rings co-stars Liv Tyler and Orlando Bloom dance mini reunion. The 41-year-old British actor and Tyler, 41, shared a cute photo together Wednesday on Instagram. The picture shows Tyler posing with Bloom, the actor's dog, and a program from his play show. Entertainment Weekly says Tyler attended the production in London. Bloom captioned the picture, "Just a pair of elves and a pup." Bloom and Tyler played Legolas and Arwen in the Lord of the Rings movies, which concluded with The Return of the King in 2003. Bloom reunited with their co-star Cate Blanchett on The Late Late Show in July, where he recalled his past crush on the actress. The actor said of Blanchett, "I had such a crush. Well, Legolas has a crush, and then I had the biggest crush." He gushed, "I was 21 and you were just fabulous." Bloom portrayed Legolas in the Hobbit trilogy of films. The actor will next star in the upcoming Amazon series Carnival Row, while Tyler plays Lady Isabella Fitzwilliam on the Hulu show Harlots. Carrie Underwood says she clearly sees her facial scar. The 35-year-old singer in this issue of Red Book that she notices the scar from the injuries from her fall in 2017 more than others might. Underwood told the magazine, "Anytime someone gets injured, it looks pretty bad in the beginning, and you're like, what's this going to wind up like? You just don't know." She also added, "It was also a perception thing because I look at myself now and I see quite a bit, but other people's are like, I wouldn't have noticed. Nobody notices as much as you think they will, so that's been nice to learn." Underwood broke her wrist and required more than 40 stitches in her face after falling on the steps of her home in November. Many have deemed the star's scar imperceptible, fueling plastic surgery rumors and other speculations. Underwood said in response, I'm on some magazine every other week for something crazy. It's a little sad because the truth is just as interesting. I wish I have gotten some awesome plastic surgery to make this scar look better, but I try not to worry too much about it. She was like, Mom, see, they are saying this about you, and I'll be like, Mama, I don't care. I'm just trying to raise my son and live my life. Underwood is parents of 3-year-old son Isaiah with husband Mike Fisher. She described her fall as a freak accident in an interview with Today in May. Sarah recalled, in the beginning, I didn't know how things were going to end up. It wasn't pretty. She says, physically, I'm doing pretty darn good these days. My wrist is almost back to normal. My face has been healing pretty nicely as well. Kanye West and his eldest friend have appeared on the new cover of Harper's Bazaar. The magazine assembled the 41-year-old rapper and other music stars with their families for its September issue. West posed with 5-year-old daughter North West and 2-year-old son Saint West, whom he shares with wife Kim Kardashian. Both parents to 6-month-old daughter Chicago West. Kardashian captioned a photo on the issue of Instagram, My babies at Harper Bazaar, U.S. West says in the issue that he hopes that his children never lose their confidence in society. Kardashian has praised the rapper's parenting in an Instagram post on Father's Day in June. The television personality wrote, Happy Father's Day, baby. Thank you for being such a good dad to our babies. Shout out to all the amazing dads out there. Mariah Carey and her twins, son Moroccan and daughter Monroe, Christina Aguilera and her children, son Max and daughter Summer, Bruce Springsteen and daughter Jessica, Lionel Richie and daughter Nicole, and sisters Theodora and Alexandra Richards also appear in the issue. Richie wrote on Instagram, Move over Bella and Gigi because this new supermodel fame. Our Icons 2018 fall fashion issue styled by Carolina Outfield, photographed by Mario Sorrenti. Netflix has announced a new documentary about legendary music and film producer Quincy Jones, styled Quincy, as being co-directed by his daughter Rashida Jones. Rashida, best known for starring on Parks and Recreation and has produced Netflix documentary Hot Girls Wanted, is helming the project along with Alan Hicks, director of the music documentary Keep On Keeping On. Quincy is being produced by Paula Dupree Pressman and executive produced by Jane Rosenthal, Barry Welsh, and Adam Fell of Quincy Jones Productions. The film will give an intimate look at the life and times of Quincy, featuring private archival footage taken over the course of his 70-year career. Quincy Jones is known for mentoring talents such as Leslie Gore, Michael Jackson, Oprah Winfrey, and Will Smith, and has produced films such as The Color Purple. Jones produced 3 of Jackson's solo albums, including Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad, and composed the score to television miniseries Roots. Rashida Jones said in a statement, It's rare that somebody who has lived as much life as my dad is still interested in growing and knowing the next generation. He is such a man of action and accomplishments. I'm so lucky to spend real time with him, to let him reflect on life in the larger picture. I feel so honored to be able to share that with audiences all over the world. Hicks said, There really is no one like Quincy. The sheer breadth of his work alone is unparalleled, but the story of him as a man has never been comprehensively told. It was a privilege to have his trust, allowing us to capture intimate moments, giving insight to the fabric of the man. Quincy Jones is set to arrive on Netflix on September 21st. The film will also have a limited theatrical run. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1996, the Macarena begins its reign atop the U.S. pop charts. If pop songs like Hurricanes were ranked of scale according to their devastate the pop culture landscape, then the song that reached the top of the American pop charts on this date in 1996 was a Category 5 monster. First made landfall in Florida as a seemingly harmless Spanish-language rumba, but in the hands of a pair of Miami producers, it soon morphed and strengthened into something called Macarena Bayside Boys Mix, a song that laid waste to all competition during a record-setting run at number 1 that began on August 3, 1996. The group that gets credit for the song that spent more than on the Billboard Hot 100 chart 60 weeks than any other history was Los Del Rio, but their smash hit record received some critical assistance on its way to the top of the charts. Los Del Rio were the names of under 2 middle-aged Spaniards named Antonio Romero and Rafael Ruiz, who have been performing together since 1992. Since 1962. In 1992, while attending a private party of political and cultural heavyweights in Caracas, Venezuela, Romero was inspired to ad-lib a spoken verse in honor of a flamenco dancer named Diana Patricia following a spectacular live performance. Addressing her by the name of Magdalena, a reference to Mary Magdalene, that connects soul trains. Romero said, Dale tu cuerpo alegría, Magdalena, tu cuerpo es el día de ayer a cosa buena. When they later recorded a song based on this line, Los Derrillos changed the name Magdalena to Macarena, the name of a neighborhood in their native Seville. But the chorus otherwise remained unchanged. Give your joy to your body, Macarena, for your body is for giving joy and good things. The original Los Derrillos recording of Macarena was hidden in Latin America and gained popularity in pockets of North America. But when a DJ named Jammin' John Carride at Miami's Power 96 FM asked to add the song to his rotation, station managers told him that their policy was not to play songs sung exclusively in Spanish. Enter producers Carlos de Yarza and Mike Trey, who wrote and recorded English-language verses for the female voices of Macarena and remixed the tune to make it more dance club-friendly. With the days, their version of the single, now called Macarena Bayside Boys Mix, was a local smash. 33 weeks later, helped along by New York's radio station WKTU, as well as by a popular music video and a dance so easy that anyone can do it, Macarena Bayside Boys Mix reached #1 spot on the Billboard Pop charts on this date in 1996. And that is your entertainment report for Friday, August 3rd, 2018. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RayMelo. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.